Hello everyone. Before we start, I want to say a big thank you for the recent support to the channel. It has been slowly growing, almost at 100 subs, and for a small channel like mine, that is really good. So, really, thank you and let's keep it going. Now, as you all know, the Burning Shores DLC came with several new weapons, outfits, coils, and weaves, but today I wanna focus on two specific things: the Eye of the Storm Warrior Bow and the Elite Frost Coil. So let's go. Now, you can get these weapons and coil only in the Burning Shores DLC at the vendor right in the middle of the hub of the DLC. So for that you will need 11 Brimshine because the Eye of the Storm costs 8 Brimshine and the coil costs 3 Brimshine, which is a brand new resource that you can find only in the DLC. In the description I will link some videos where you can get some Brimshine really quick so you can buy this weapon or any other you like as soon as possible. Now, why do I recommend the warrior bow? Because people might say, okay, we had the sun scourge. Nah, well, the thing with the sun scourge is that for the ammo you needed volatile sludge, and we all know volatile sludge is really precious and it's better used elsewhere. The good thing about warrior bows is that the ammo is super cheap. You only need 4 metal shards, 2 rich wood, and 2 shield water, meaning it's very common to get these materials and super cheap to use. Also, you can quick tap R2 to fire these arrows really quickly, and you will see why that's important in a second. As a legendary weapon, it can carry 5 coil slots, so you can equip 5 Elite Frost coils either by having several playthroughs of the game or using the duplication glitch, which I have a video about and I will link it in the description down below. So each coil has a 5% chance to insta-brittle a target, and they stack, meaning you have 25% chance per shot to insta-brittle a target. That is 1 out of 4 arrows will insta-brittle a target, and that's very powerful for any machine because let's say for example a frost claw, which is super resistant to frost. It doesn't matter that it is super resistant to frost because the insta-brittle chance will proc and it will instantly freeze the frost claw. Another great thing of this bow is that it has the 3 best elements in the game in one weapon. So let's say you don't like brittle, you like corrosion. Well, instead of loading 5 insta frost coils, you load 5 elite corrosion coils. Or if you like shock, you load 5 elite shock coils, which cost the same 3 Brimshine each at the same vendor. If you're a fan of corrosion, then you're in for a treat because the bow has a built-in perk when fully upgraded of 6% chance to insta-corrode an enemy. Add that to the 25% from the coils, then you have a 31% chance to insta-corrode an enemy. If insta-brittle was already broken with 25%, then 31% with insta-corrosion is even better. That's why I say this bow is really good whether you're a fan of frost, corrosion, or shock. All you have to do is load the coils you like and have fun. Now, I know you might be thinking, okay, if you're saying we can use the duplication glitch to dupe the coils, wouldn't it be better to dupe the volatile sludge for the sun scourge? I mean, yes, you could do that, but why do the extra work when the warrior bow is cheaper and faster to use? It's really up to you, but I would really recommend the variable because it totally replaced my Sun Scourge on the loadout. 100% is the first thing I bought when I got the DLC. When I saw it, I was like, okay, this weapon looks way better than the Sun Scourge, and it's super cheap to use. I would really recommend you give it a try because I feel it's really underrated for how good it is, especially with the coils. Now, I really want to showcase how good this build really is, and what better example than an Apex Frost Glow. As you can see, it's very resistant to frost, but as you will see, it won't matter. Let's wait until I prepare here because I'm switching stuff around. Alright, anytime now. Here we go. Let's see how many shots it takes to insta brittle. 1, 2, I failed that one, 3 and 4. 4 shots. As I said, 1 in 4 shots or 25% chance to insta brittle a target. And to prove that it wasn't a fluke, I will do it again in a moment. Let me get out of the way. And man, these Ghost Riders are also really annoying, so I'm trying to get in place. But I'm getting mauled by the Ghost Riders. Okay, here we go. Another. See, 1 shot because the previous one before that I failed. So as you can see, it is a really good elemental weapon, and I would totally recommend anyone to get it. I got killed by a Ghost Rider as expected, but okay, that's whatever. So as you saw, the Frost Glow, which is super resistant to frost, had no chance whatsoever against that 25% chance of insta brittle. And this works in any machine, to be honest. I just chose the best example that was super resistant to frost to prove that you actually can do it, and it really works really well. Now, in this other example, we have a new machine, the Apex Bile God, which is also super resistant to frost. As you saw there, it only took 3 shots to insta-brittle it. So, you can see it's really a really powerful build. In there it got overridden by the insta-shock of the Iris Downfall, but that doesn't matter because 1, 2, 2 shots to get the insta-brittle again. It's really good, man. And in there it got overridden by the fire from exploding the sack. But as I said, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 shots to insta-brittle again. So at this point, I think you already understand how powerful this build is. And I will cut it right here because I could go all day on how good this build really is. So I would recommend you to give it a try. If you have the DLC or the complete edition, I would recommend you to go there, get some Brimshine. As I said, link in the description below to see how to get Brimshine really quick. And try this out by yourself. Stop using the Sun Scourge. Retire it. It's not useful anymore. It's not the best weapon anymore to apply elemental states. The new variable with the new coils, it's really good. Whether you are a frost guy, a corrosion guy, or a shock guy. So that is all I really wanted to showcase today. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it was useful, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.